Hello whiskey lovers and welcome to another one of Mark's Whiskey Ramblings. I'm here at the Commonwealth War Memorial, the cemetery from the Second World War here in Hoton, where these soldiers, airmen, sailors, they've got their perpetual resting place after giving the ultimate sacrifice in the Second World War. Walking around these graves, you will notice that many of these privates were 19, 20 years old when they gave their life here at the Battle of the Bulge. Amazing. And I was in doubt, should I shoot a whiskey rambling here? Would that be disrespectful? But my intentions are not disrespectful, so I thought it was possible. Because I would like to honor these men, and I'm going to raise a glass to them today here in Belgium. So I hope you agree me shooting a rambling here at the War Cemetery. What I will be trying today is a new whiskey from, well, I should say a new distillery, because this is a Bimber. And Bimber is a London distillery, so we are not in Scotland, we're in England. And in London, they have a new distillery called Bimber that was founded in 2015. So they've only been at it for a couple of years. And in 2019, they released their very first single malt. And in 2020, they released this one. It's an unaged statement whiskey. It's called the Bimber Single Malt London Whiskey Oloroso Cask. So this is finished on an Oloroso sherry cask. And from this release there are only 980 bottles, and this is bottled at a whopping 51.4% ABV. That's the dram I would like to raise in honor of these fallen heroes. So sherry cask finish, and it's almost the last one of my bottle. It explains why this dram has such a, you know what, they deserve it. There we go. Let's just finish this off. There we go. The color is explained by the fact that it is sherry cask finished. That explains the dark golden hue. And bottled at 51.4% ABV, this is a young English London single malt. Right, fellas, this is for you. On the nose. The nose is perfumey at first, very perfumey in fact. Now after some air, that translates into lots of sweet notes, a bit of wood, strawberries, stewed strawberries, some red lace candy, roasted almonds, and while it cannot hide its young age because it's got this bit of a sharp edge to it, it is a very pleasant nose on this young single malt. I'm fond of it, right on the palate. Very good body, almost syrupy. The cold out here might have something to do with that, but syrupy, honey sweet, immediately very, very sweet. But I also get some spices. Think cardamom, think cloves. That gives it a bit of a spicy kick to it. The strength is fine, it does not need any water at all. And now we get some rye bread, some almonds again. But I love those typical sherry notes, those dark red fruit and dark fruit notes here. And the spiciness makes for a very satisfying drink indeed on the finish. The finish is the clincher. That's its trump card. That's what makes this such a lovely malt in my opinion, because it's long, warm, spicy, sweet, quietly, not quietly drying, silent, no, drying towards the end. That's what I was going to say. Sorry for my lack of words. It's drying towards the end, but it leaves you with this complete sweet sensation in your mouth. Like if you just had some dessert or candy or something like that. I like it. Wow. Well, this is Bimber enjoys a bit of a hype nowadays. When they release something, everybody jumps on it because it's new, it's hot, it's wow, and they do look good. I mean, this was a smart choice to use these tall bottles that really stand out on the shelf. But so it's a bit like compass box bottles, I think, and I like those bottles as well. So it looks good, it looks sturdy, so that sells. I was a bit skeptical, but after trying this, and I've tried a couple of other Bimbers, I have to say, I have to admit, those guys in London, they really are making good stuff. So I'll be keeping an eye on Bimber. And that, my friends, is all for this Whisky Rambling in honor of the fallen heroes of the Battle of the Bulge here at the War Cemetery in Hoton, in the Ardennes in Belgium. That's all for this Whisky Rambling, and I hope to see one of Mark's Whisky Ramblings real soon. And until then, may the malt be with you. Cheers, boys.